Family, this time may the peace of Yah come upon you when you learn to obey Him, brothers and sisters. Right now, this is called the restore of the remnant of Yah. That is very important. I'm start off right now in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 1 to 2. I'm gonna get right into it and give you some instructions of Yah. It says, "You are the sons of Yah, your Barah." See, we're not gods of Yah, but we are the sons, the beings of Yah, your Barah, and you shall not cut yourselves nor shave the forehead for the sake of the dead. It says, "For you are a Kodesh people, which is set apart people to Yah, your Barah, and Yah has chosen you to be a people for His own possession out of all the peoples who are on the face of the earth." So keep that in mind, brothers. So I want to show you with that. He set His power to serve Him and nobody else. And so I'm going to go to at this time to show you Isaiah chapter 11, 10, and 15. I've been speaking on this quite frequently. And I will speak on this until we start migrating together. Then I can move on to other things. Brothers and sisters, because we'll be past that point. We'll be in that point. So to get you to that point, I must give you the knowledge of Yah to let you see these things. So right now we're going to Isaiah chapter 11, verse 10. I'm going to start off with to show you some things here that are very important. Because we're talking about the righteous reign of the branch. It's very important. That come from the seed of David. So right here it reads, it said that it will come about in that day that the nations will resort to the root of Jesse. See, which is going to turn to the root of Jesse, the root of Jesse, which is Jesse. It was the father of King David, who will stand as a sign. See, the seed of Jesse, which is also the seed of David, who is in the earth today, he will stand as a signal, a sign. See, they got standard, a sign, a mark for the peoples. And his resting place will be, they got glorious, wonderful, great. It said, got restored of the remnant. That it will occur, they got happen, but I use the word occur, on that day that Yah will again recover the second time with His hand. See, recover, restore, the second time with His hand, the remnant of His people. See my last video, the remnant of His people who will remain from Assyria. See, as a remnant in Assyria, Egypt, Patros, Cush, Elam, Shinar, Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. We're all over the earth. And He will lift up for the nations. See, He will lift up a standard, a sign. Remember I read you 10 right there. We're going to stand for them, the seed of David. He will lift up a standard, which is a flag for the nations, and will symbol the banished ones of Yasha Yah. See, the banished one that was scattered into all the earth, He's going to assemble them, which is gather them back together. The banished ones of Yasha Yah. And will gather the dispersed of Yah. See, both nations, the northern nation, the southern nation, who is responsible to gather them is the branch. See, it's one order of Yah. I'm showing you this. Other people attempt to try to do this, but it's only going to come from the branch of David. He said, "I will gather the dispersed of Yah from the four corners of the earth." See, Yah is scattered in the four corners of the earth, but the branch of David, we're going to gather them from the four corners of the earth. North, south, east, and west. It said, "Then the jealousy of Ephraim will depart." The jealousy of Ephraim was the chief of the nation, of the northern nation, of the 9 tribes. And those who harass Yah will be cut off. See the cutoff period, when those who harass Yah will be cut off after we gather. See, a lot of things don't come, and we don't see a lot of things that take place on the enemy to after we gather. That's why it's so important to gather. Nothing, all these things is not going to carry. Our enemy is not going to be suppressed until we gather first, not after. Before. No, I mean after we gather. I wanted to say we gather first, then y'all going to subdue those who oppressed us. Not before. Let's read it again. It's right here for all to see. It said, and those who harass Yada will be cut off. Ephraim will not be jealous of Yada. And Yada will not harass Ephraim. See, will not bother Ephraim. They will swoop down on the slope of the Philistines, on the west together, and they will plunder the sons of the east. They will possess Edom, Moab, and the sons of Ammon will be subject to them. See? So keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. I wanted to show you that as I go to chapter 14, verse 1, to show you something very important there. Chapter 14, verse 1 of Isaiah. Let me get right into it. It said, when y'all will have compassion on Yaakov, when it said Yaakov, it's talking about the whole 12 tribes. Again, choose Yashael Yah. See? The 12 tribes. And settle them in their own land. Then strangers will join them. See that? It's a then. This is very important because a lot of people get confused on this. It's simple. The strangers do not join us before we gather. We only gather our own nation. See, that's why everybody can't be leaders, because they trying to assemble everybody. And everybody. That's why the branch of David know this. And he focused on the nation of our own nation. Then, see, you got to all know all these things. The nation's going to help us get back home, but they don't gather with us. This is what you got to remember. The strangers, it's going to come a time for that. When we get home, let's go back and read that again. It said, when y'all, see, it's talking about at the time when y'all will have compassion. See, when y'all will have compassion, at the time y'all have compassion on Yaakov. And again, choose Yashael Yah. And settle them in their own land. See, we got to be settled in our own land before the strangers come. See, and settle them in their own land. Then, see, at that time, strangers, which is not of our nation, will join them and attach themselves to the house of Yaakov. You get that? Plain and simple. Or the fool will try to alter the words of Yah and die trying. And the people will take them along and bring them to their place. And the house of Yashael will possess them, see, as an inheritance in the land of Yah. See, in the land of Yah, see, the land is going to be named and called after Yah. In the land of Yah, as male servants and female servants. And they will take their captives, and will rule over their oppressors. You get that? All the seed. Simple. And it will be in that day when Yah give you rest from your pain and turmoils and harsh service in which you have been enslaved. That you will take up this taunt against the king of Babylon and say, how oppressors has ceased, how fury has ceased, and Yah has broken the staff of the wicked, the scepter of rulers. See, the authorities are the rulers, which used to strike the people in fury with unceasing strokes, will subdue the nations in anger and unrestrained persecution. You see that? The whole earth is at rest and is quiet, and they break forth into shout and joy. You see that? The whole earth. When we obey Yah, and Yah gonna have compassion on us. When we get back home, that's why you gotta know all the things we got to do before we get home, brother. That's why I'm here to show you. That's why you must come to me. Because all before me, all that is in my present today, don't know Yah. When they speak against the plans of Yah and try to do it their own way. They're trying to get into the kingdom of Yah by another way. It's only one way into the kingdom of Yah. And I'm showing you, brothers and sisters, by the branch of David, the Abiyah established as the leader of his nation. There's only one leader, brothers and sisters. And I might be that very one who's talking to you at this time because I know the plans of Yah. And he constantly showing me his plans. So these are things you got to contemplate on. These are things you got to get your mind into, your heart, into your soul, into the will of Yah, brothers and sisters. Because the words of Yah fail not. So let's cover this again. When Yah will have compassion on Yaakov, and again choose Yashael Yah, and settle them in their own land, then strangers will join them and attach themselves to the house of Yaakov. It don't get no simpler than that, brothers and sisters. Stop going around in a circle. You'll read this, then you'll hear somebody tell you something different, and then you'll change your thoughts. When it's right here, we gather. Don't let the outside world trick you. They don't know the words of Yah. Because if they knew the words of Yah, they'd be saying the same things of Yah. We don't gather with Yah right now. That's you gather. There at that point of day, we will come. Because the nation, the one that do know, is eager and waiting. Because they peace and they rest depends on our obedience to Yah. And then all the nation going to know that we have a change of heart right here, that remain alive. See, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. And they break forth into shout and joy. You see that, brothers and sisters? When we is come, when Yah will have compassion on Yaakov and again choose Yashael Yah and settle them in their own land, then the strangers will join them and attach themselves to the house of Yah. These are the words of Yah, brothers, I give you. These are the words of Yah I'm going to leave you with till you learn to obey Yah. And put your mind into the words of Yah. Your heart and soul, brothers and sisters. Because of you and your stubbornness and your heart. But I hope with these words of Yah, you begin to have a change of heart and start gathering to the branch of Yah. The true works of Yah in these last days and end times. With that I say, Torah Yah.